The Lloydminster Municipal Election has wrapped up with just over 3,600 voters representing 18% of eligible voters in the city. 3 newcomers joined the council scene, as well as 3 returning councillors. Callan Dunlop has more.
David Lopez, Jason Whiting, and Michael Diachuk were re-elected to serve the Lloydminster community. While Lopez wasn't available for an interview today, both Whiting and Diachuk are happy the voter base has trust and faith in them.
To have that voting public trust me to go into council for the next 4 years, and really thankful for that, and appreciate all the votes, and just in general, just people coming out to vote regardless of who they voted for. So thankful to be one of those 6 on council.
Knowing that people expressed confidence in me to serve a 3rd term, which is something I never dreamed of, quite frankly. It was never in my plan of life to become a politician, so to speak, and some of the projects that I've been involved with, the people I've worked with, have been more than rewarding, and I'm excited about continuing that.
The 2 re-elected councillors are eager to continue to be there for the community, already both serving under a number of committees, as well as identifying some of the issues Lloyd residents have been vocal about.
One is around Pioneer Lodge, the old wing. I want to see that replaced, and we've begun that planning process with Lloyd Housing. And the other one is certainly creating a much more stronger regional presence from an economic and tourism perspective for our Vermilion River Regional Line, so all the way from Manville to Lloyd, and we have some projects in the work with that as well.
And of course, this election, we heard a lot about the hospital, although it's not really in our mandate and part of the things, but we definitely want to encourage our provincial governments to continue to keep a close eye on our hospital and some of the health care that is in our community and the challenges of our border cities. So, there's a lot to do, and it starts immediately.
Candidates were elected to both school boards as well. Those results are available on the city's website. Callan Dunlop, Primetime, Local News.
There are some new faces on City Council as a result of the Lloydminster Municipal Election. One of those is 23-year-old Justin Vance. Vance says he is excited to step into the role of city councillor, but acknowledges that he has to do everything he can to make sure his campaign promises to become reality.
I got some big shoes to fill. I need to stand back on the promises that I made, and all the door knocking I did, and the folks I talked to that, I gave them my word that I'm going to serve them to the best of my ability, and I got to uphold that. And I'm just excited to show everyone what I'm made of.
Vance believes that he was elected because the voters are looking for a fresh perspective, and believes that the incumbents were voted to balance out the change with tradition.
Like they want change, but only to a certain extent. And that's, I think, the greatest way to show that we're ready to move forward, but keep some of the old traditions, I guess you can say. And it's kind of nice to still work with the incumbents, and they have the experience, they have the know-how, how to keep the ship floating.
Vance is one of 3 city councillors, with the other 2 being Michelle Charles Gustafson and Jim Taylor, who were unavailable for interviews today.